Hi, Emmanuel and Lila. Today is August 20th, 2023. It's a super sad day for me this morning. I had probably the most real dream I've ever had. One of the most. Last night, about you guys. I dreamt that you guys came back to me. That you guys came back. And we were a family again. And you had gotten so big. And Emmanuel had gotten so big. And Preston was such a handsome young man. His hair was short, like kind of like maybe military police cut, or like somebody like military cut, or like some like a police officer would have real short, nicely trimmed hair or something. And he was muscular. And Caleb was successful, and he had been working really hard and saving money, and he had like a Jeep and a car, and I think like a four-wheeler or something. I don't know. Mom and I didn't talk in the dream. And Mom had like a boyfriend or something. I think his name was Carl. And I said, okay, yeah, you guys, I want my family together. But me and Mom can never be together again. She can come and live with us. But we can't be together like that. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart because I love that woman. I love that woman more than I've ever loved any woman in the world. And every day of my life, I loved her more the next day than I did the day before. And nothing has changed at all. I still do. Every day, my love for that woman grows more and more. And it's so hard. It's so hard being treated like this. It's so hard being ignored by the people you love so much. I love my family so much. And it's so hard to be ignored by everybody. I talked to Mom like 2 years ago, and she said, you guys don't ask about me, Lila. She said, you and Emmanuel don't ask about me. And I got to thinking about it over the next week or two because it really hurt me. I said, wait a second, they don't have to ask about me for me to talk to my children. That's not a requirement for a man to be able to talk to his children, that they ask about him. Oh, they don't ask about you, therefore you can't talk to them. I should be able to talk to my children. I made you. And your mom takes all the credit. She said, oh, I would have had these children even if you weren't in my life. And I'm like, you are ridiculous if you believe that, because it's my DNA with your DNA that made these children. You'd have different children if you had children with another man. But she's somehow twisted in her mind that she thinks she would have still had Lila, Emmanuel, Preston, and Caleb with another man. That is just absurd. But that's how she justifies this in her mind. I don't want to talk bad about her. And oh, it was so sad waking up this morning and that dream not being real. And it was so real. And Preston hugged me, and I asked him, I said, please hug me, and he hugged me. Caleb hugged me too, believe it or not. He wasn't happy with me still. He still didn't like me. He didn't like me, but he hugged me. Preston was okay. He was like, all is well. Preston is probably one of the most forgiving souls I've ever known in my life. That boy will just, he doesn't carry like bitterness with him or anything. I love him so much. And Caleb, I guess, had told me about a girl that broke his heart. And I was like, I know, I wanted to warn you about that. But you guys left, and there's so much stuff I can't tell you guys, Lila, Emmanuel, Preston, Caleb. There's so much that I need to teach you and show you in this world. You're not being taught it. Your mom thinks she can, but she can't. A woman can't teach the children the things a man can. God made men different than women. And just like a child needs its mom, a child needs its dad. No matter how hard a dad tries to be the mom for the child, he'll never be it. And no matter how hard the mom tries to be the dad for the child, she'll never be it. And anybody that really loves their children is not going to deprive their children of their father. They're not going to do that. The Bible says a foolish woman plucks down her own house, and that's what's happened here. Because she couldn't handle a little bit of discipline. And believe me, I didn't want to do it. I begged her not to make me do it. Oh, man. Such a real dream. It's a sad day. But, doing these videos helps me. I got to get it out. I got to talk to you. When it happens, I got to talk to you and tell you about it. And hope that you see this in someday. And know how much I hurt for you guys. I hurt so bad for you. I miss you guys so much. I love you so much. It's not right. I don't know why God lets me go through this. Like, if He's got something for me or a plan, or He's got me set aside for a day that's coming, why can't I talk to my babies? I don't know. I don't know why I can't. I just want to talk to you. I just want to have a relationship with you. The best I can reason is He knows that if we start talking, then I'll end up back in the States with you guys, because I won't be able to tell you no. If you say, Daddy, we need you, I won't be able to tell you no. And if I can get any help getting out of here, I'll do it. If Pops would help me, or me and Mom could work together as a team. See, the women in this society have a rule. The man's money is our money. That's what they say. The man's money is our money. But my money is my money. And like your mom, even when she had a business, she would never contribute to the household. It was her money. Even though I supported the family for, 17 years, the couple times, short little stints she had to work, she got angry if we needed to go to her money. She got angry. And I didn't understand that. That didn't make sense to me. Because we're a team. We're a team. A foolish woman plucks down her own house, Lila. Don't pluck down your house. Help your husband. I don't care if you marry a man and he becomes a drunk. You support him. You tell him you love him. You love him out of that drunkenness, Lila. You support him out of that drunkenness. God created men to be a certain way, and He needs a woman to support him and love him, and that's all a man needs. And he can go to the moon and back, even though the moon's inside a firmament we can't get to. But that's how much a man can do with a good woman by his side. And I know you'll pick a good man, baby girl. I pray it every day. Every day I pray you marry a man of God. Every day. I want you to know what I pray every day. I pray, God, safeguard your virginity. I pray that specifically over you. Safeguard Lila's virginity. And I pray, please protect Lila, Emmanuel, Pressa, and Caleb from homosexuals and sodomites. Then I pray that Lila marries a man of God. I pray that Emmanuel, Pressa, and Caleb marry a woman of God. I pray that Emmanuel, Pressa, and Caleb are men of God. I pray that you're a woman of God. I pray that God will restore our relationship. I pray this every day, twice a day at least, sometimes more. I love you so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you, Emmanuel and Lila. I love you guys. Love all my children. Please, God. I know I look like an idiot to you. Oh, Dad's a big crybaby. I don't care. I am who I am. I am me. And I tried to tell your mom that. She wanted me to change. I said, I will not change. I am the way God made me. I don't care if I'm the craziest lunatic in this world and everybody thinks so. And everybody points and stares at me when I walk down the road. There's that crazy man. I don't care. This is who I am. And I am not going to hide from who I am. I am the way God made me. I tell God every day, if you don't want me to be this way, I'll change for you, Lord. Change me. Make me who you want me to be. And until He does something different, I am not budging. This is who I am. It took me over 40 years to get to this place, to be who I am. All my life, everybody tried changing me from the time I was a little boy in elementary school and preschool even. My parents, my family, everybody's wanted to change me my whole life, and I let them, and I was ashamed of who I was. I was ashamed of how outspoken I was on things. I was ashamed of my stances on things. I was ashamed. And I'm not ashamed anymore. I am who I am. I am who God made me to be. And I'm not budging. And don't ever come back to me and try to change me. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Don't ever come back to me with rules. Oh, we'll come back if this. No, I am the man. This is my family. I don't care if you guys are a stranger away from me and you won't come back to me. I don't care. You're still my family. You're still my children. Mom is still my wife, even if she's been with other men. I will not release my preeminence over this household and this family ever. Until the day I die, I will not do it. Now, if Mom wants a legal divorce, she can call me and we can talk about it. But I'm not just doing anything. I love you.